Happy Black Barbie History Month. Today, we're going to rewind and go back to the lady who started it all, Miss Lavinia Kitty Perkins. Yes, we mentioned her on our first day of Black Barbie History Month when we highlighted the first Black Barbie, but today we want to talk a little bit about Miss Kitty Perkins herself. She grew up in a small town in South Carolina, and she actually couldn't afford a Barbie doll. She played with white dolls that were passed down to her from her mother's employees. And after graduating high school, she headed to Los Angeles to put her name on the waiting list for the Los Angeles Trade Technical College. And while waiting, she took a fashion design course where she proved herself that she was fit for any design. So, after graduating with her fashion degree in 1971, Perkins began her fashion career designing children's clothes for Bloomingdale's, JCPenney's, and Sears. Kitty actually struggled with breaking into the doll industry until one day she responded to an ad in the newspaper for Mattel hiring for a clothes designer. To prepare for that interview, she purchased her own Barbie doll. And Mattel instructed her to bring that Barbie doll back and bring the Barbie doll back in better condition than it left. And so she did. She came back with a beautiful outfit, a hand-sewn jumpsuit with a wide brim hat, and it was just awesome. Puffy sleeves, but Mattel thought it was too elaborate for mass production. But Kitty Perkins convinced Mattel to give her a shot. And you know what? She ended up working for Mattel for over 25 years. And just 4 years into her time at Mattel, she created the first Black Barbie. I'm going to read this part. Perkins created the Black Barbie to stand out and finally be her own doll. She admired black stars like Diana Ross and the Supremes, and she used it as a big influence for her doll creation. Barbie offered a new way for children to imagine and play. With that in mind, knowing that the Afro-American community was looking for something that they could identify with and that children could be proud of, I think we achieved that with the Black Barbie doll. That's what Perkins said when she was interviewed officially about the Black Barbie doll. The Black Barbie stood out because she was the complete opposite of the traditional Barbie, which Perkins believes is why the community embraced it so positively. When I did Black Barbie, I gave her a short natural hair with a pig. My whole intent was to make the doll look like us. And we love Kitty for that. We wouldn't have any black dolls if it wasn't for Kitty really paving the way for creating the black dolls that look like us and really make us feel like they represent us.